Hey everyone, today's video is about when you get your period. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The day had been deceptively normal. You'd spend the morning sparring lightly with Kirishima, his hardening quirk just a gentle counter to your own, and the afternoon working on a joint hero agency proposal with Katsuki, the air thick with the smell of scorched parchment and his signature spicy cologne. And now, the sun was setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and violet, visible through the large window of the apartment that you all shared. You were curled up on the plush sectional in the living room, watching a documentary about deep-sea creatures, but your mind was starting to drift. It began subtle enough, a faint familiar twinge in your lower abdomen. You tried to ignore it, shifting your position. Kirishima, who was currently lying with his head in your lap, his vibrant red hair a soft cushion against your thigh, looked up instantly, his bright eyes full of concern. "Everything okay, babe?" he murmured, his voice a low rumbling comfort. He had a sixth sense for when something was off with you. "Yeah, just stretching." You lied smoothly, petting his head. But then, the twinge escalated to a dull throbbing ache. It was accompanied by that telltale heaviness and sudden, bone-deep fatigue. You knew exactly what was happening, and the realization hit you with a wave of emotion turbulence, part anger at your own body, part profound exhaustion. A quiet, frustrated groan escaped your lips. Katsuki, who had been folding laundry on the armchair opposite you, because no one, not even a pro hero, could fold a shirt as perfectly as he could, immediately stopped. He looked up, his crimson eyes narrowing, assessing the subtle shift in your posture, the sudden paleness around your mouth. He was far more observant than his fiery exterior let on, especially when it came to you and Ijiro. "Oi, what's wrong?" His voice was sharp, but the underlying tension was pure worry. You sighed, a dramatic defeated sound, and pressed the heel of your hand to your forehead. "It's nothing serious, I promise. It's just, I think the monthly monster decided to show up a few days early." You admitted, using your shared, slightly annoyed nickname for your period. Silence hung in the air for a moment, and then you watched as a series of emotions flickered across their faces. Immediate understanding, swift concern, and then coordinated action. Kirishima, without another word, gently disentangled himself from your lap. He was already on his feet, his heroic energy focused entirely on domestic comfort. "I'm on pill patrol. Need the heating pad too," he announced, his voice firm and decisive, as if gearing up for a villain fight. He dashed toward the bathroom cupboard, where he kept the stash of pain relievers, his heavy boots thudding softly on the wooden floor. Katsuki tossed the neatly folded pile of laundry onto the armchair. He marched over to the sofa, his usual aggressive swagger softened into a focused intensity. He didn't ask what you needed. He simply crouched down in front of you, placing a large, surprisingly gentle hand on your knee. "Damn it, that's why you were snapping at the lizard guy in the doku," he grumbled, but there was no actual criticism, only a touch of exasperated affection. "Does it hurt bad right now? Or is it just the first wave?" "First, just heaviness and the mood," he confessed, leaning forward slightly, resting your head against his shoulder. His scent, smoke, caramel, was instantly grounding. He wrapped an arm around your shoulders, holding you close. "Okay, deep breaths. You're not fighting a villain. You're just taking a mandatory break." "That's fine." He then pulled back slightly to look you in the eye. "I'm putting the miso soup on. You need the heat and the nutrients. No arguments." He managed a weak smile. Miso soup sounds amazing, actually. Thank you, Katsuki. Just then, Kirishima reappeared, his arms laden. He held a hot water bottle wrapped in a soft towel, a box of your preferred pads, and a cup of water with 2 pain relievers waiting on the side table. Hydration and heat, check. Here, put this under your lower back, he instructed, his movements smooth and practiced as he tugged the warm bottle behind you. He handed you the painkillers. Take these now. We'll preempt the worst of it. You swallowed the tablets gratefully. You felt yourself sinking deeper into the sofa, the combined warmth and attention starting to work their magic. Kirishima sat down beside you, pulling your legs across his lap. He gently began to rub your calves and feet, his grip firm and soothing. Just relax, honey. Tell us what you want to watch. And we're here for you. We got the rest. He promised. Katsuki returned shortly, carrying 2 steaming bowls of his famous miso soup, the aroma filling the room. He handed one to you and kept the other, sitting on the cushion right next to you, hip to hip, creating a solid wall of comfort. Eat slow, don't slosh it, he ordered, but then immediately followed it up by picking up your spoon and gently scooping a small bit of tofu and broth to your lips. Say ah. You couldn't help but giggle, feeling the tension in your shoulders. I can feed myself, you know. Yeah, but what should you have to? That's what we're here for. Come on. We got the grit for this kind of mission, too. He took a spoonful of the hot, savory soup. It was perfect, salty, warm, and spicy. You looked up from the focused, caring scowl of the man feeding you to the strong, gentle hands of the man massaging your feet. These moments weren't about grand explosions. They didn't treat your discomfort as a weakness or a problem to be solved, but as a temporary state to be managed with love and teamwork. You guys are the best. Seriously, thank you. Katsuki gently wiped a stray drop of soup from your chin with his thumb. Duh. What else would we do? Go fight some extras. You're the priority always. Now shut up and finish your soup. Kirishima squeezed your foot reassuringly. He means he loves you, and you deserve to be babied sometimes. Rest up, babe. The quiet evening settled around the 3 of you, the sound of the television, and the clink of a spoon against a ball. You were safe, loved, and already starting to feel much better. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.